Hi guys, my name is Tutawadia. So on my previous video we were discussing the doctrine of privity of contract. The privity of contract, the presumption is only the parties of the contract can carry out the obligation and burdens, or can have the right on that contract. But however, we also explained the exceptions that are there. In today's episode we are starting a new topic, which is vitiating factors. So vitiating factors are factors that can make the contract void or voidable depending on the terms and conditions of the contract. Yeah, so the contract can satisfy all the ingredients that we explained or we discussed earlier in the previous videos, which is often acceptance, consideration, intention to enter legal relation, and also the capacity of the parties that are in the contract. But vitiating factors are factors that can make the contract void or voidable regardless of satisfying those ingredients. What are some of those vitiating factors? So some of those vitiating factors is mispresentation. So if there is a mispresentation whereby someone has lied to be who he is on front of the other party, that can make the contract void or voidable. So there is mispresentation there. There is also illegality. When the contract is illegal, let's take an example whereby they are selling of drugs, which it is not permitted in terms of jurisdiction, or there was a mistake in that contract, so the contract can be void or voidable. And yeah, depending on the terms and condition of that contract. Another one is an undue influence, whereby someone takes advantage of the position that they are in. An example that I can give, it is the father and the son. They are entering into the contract. You know that the father is superior to the son, and he can take an advantage, the boss and his employee. You know that, yeah, they can take advantage of that situation. So the contract can become void or voidable. When we say it can become void, it means it can no longer exist. When we say it can be voidable, it means the contract can have that option of continuing or not continuing the contract. So this is actually what vitiating factors are. So we I will start explaining one by one, starting with mispresentation, because there are type of mispresentation. One of them is negligent mispresentation, and other also mistakes. Yeah, because there are sometimes